so moving from the north on down, we're gonna kind of skip over to Tohoku region here and kind of get into Kanto, because that's another major region of Japan. And again, what this region is most known for is its cities. Right, this is Tokyo, one of the largest cities in the world. I think there's like 30 million people that um, live in this area. Very much known for not just Tokyo, but sort of this Tokyo, Yokohama. Once you get to sort of Chiba, this urban landscape of Japan is very much sort of typifies the Kanto region. That everything is very much part of these cities. This is as we'll talk about and when we get into Japanese history a little bit later, that Tokyo became the capital during the Tokugawa period. So before it was like there was a little city up here. It's the largest bay as we looked at geographically in Japan. So the power shifted circa 1600 from Kyoto to Tokyo, or what is then called Edo, and this city grew up and became a major city in the world. And right south of that is the city of Yokohama. And there's really if you're on the train, there's really no distinction between Tokyo and Yokohama. I mean, it's all one, all the way in really down into Kamakura. It's all very one urban center. It's and so a lot of the sort of the culture society kind of goes around with that. Kawasaki is right in between Tokyo and Yokohama as well. It's kind of this large urban landscape, and there's so much to do here. There's all sorts of little neighborhoods around in Tokyo. There's like huge parks, Ueno Park, obviously the old capital's there. So there's a lot of art and culture. Anything you would want to get in the entire world can be found in sort of this Kanto region. Here is again Mount Fuji in the background here of this area. But besides sort of the cityscape, I mean, there's all sorts of, historical, cultural sites that you can go into. If you fly into Tokyo, you could really just spend like an entire week, 2 weeks just in Tokyo itself and still not see all of the sites there. Here's just a few that I pulled out that I think are somewhat of interest. Obviously, if you're in Tokyo, this is the old Edo Castle. It's the capital that was built up there. So you can get it right in the heart of Tokyo. This is the Hachiman-gu Tsurugaoka Hachiman-gu Shrine in Kamakura. It's a very popular spot. Again, you can take a train from Tokyo or Yokohama to Kamakura with like an hour and a half. A lot of people do. They come down for the weekend, kind of hang out, and you can just kind of see. It's up on this hill. It's a Shinto shrine. Hachiman, we'll get into Shintoism and Kami. Hachiman is the Kami of war. This is built by the Minamoto Kamakura shogun in circa 1300 CE, so still around today. And then this is another very popular spot called the Nikko Shogu Shrine. This is Tokugawa Ieyasu's mausoleum. Ieyasu is the one that founded the Tokugawa shogunate. Built this capital, Edo, and this is his mausoleum up there, a little bit outside of Tokyo. A lot of people go visit that as well. So, and again, I mean, if you feel free to just kind of Google whatever you like. If you like shrines, if you like historical sites, if you like parks, all of those can be found right in Tokyo, Yokohama, Kamakura, all of those areas. But those cities, we'll talk about those. They'll come up a lot in the rest of the discussions of Japanese culture and history.